Oh, yeah. That was a nice fade out, Mr. McGraw. Damn, baby. Like a professional today. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again here for joining us on, what is it, Pat? A Wednesday night pregame.
I mean, it's everybody's favorite day. It's hump day.
Hump day.
Hump day. Guess what day it is?
I love that commercial. You know, Geico sometimes had good commercials. The new ones now, like with the lady, like, all right, enough is enough with her.
Wait, lady?
I'm sorry, the lady who's in like the apron, and it's Flo. Sorry, Flo.
That's not Geico.
That's not Geico?
No, that's
It's Progressive.
Allstate or Progressive?
I like Limu Emu and Doug.
Yeah, they're funny.
Yeah, it's not bad. But
Geico's got some good ones still.
You know what? Maybe we stop spending so much money on commercials, and maybe we get it back to the people.
Oh God, yeah. Preach, brother, preach.
Sorry, boys.
Fucking Bane over here. Give it to you, the people.
The people. There you go. I
don't want this.
Yeah, you do. No. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Pat, nobody wants this. I don't even want it. When I saw Peter get it, I thought
I'll go halvesies. I'm not a stout guy, and I'm not going to let the spirit ready.
You're going to have to try it, baby.
I'll have some of yours.
No.
Or a house of
Christmas. Oh, it looks like chocolate milk.
Yeah, it's stout.
May the pint rise to meet you. Give a hearty.
Actually, that's not too bad. I think Pat, you may like it, Pat.
A hearty. What is that? What do you think that third? Give a hearty slant with the rich. Slante. What does that mean, Pat?
Slante is like cheers in Irish.
Okay. Well, you give looking at me like I should know that.
It's in every Guinness commercial like ever.
Peter doesn't watch commercials because he didn't even know who Progressive Flo was, okay?
Yeah,
goddamn.
Did you know that?
I did not know that at all.
Yeah, okay. So 2 out of 3 didn't know it.
Where's Joe? Where's Joe Natum?
No, you can't count on Joe. Joe's at least been to Ireland in the last 6 months.
I'm not saying Joe's on my side.
Yeah.
Joe might be on your side, but
that's what I'm saying. Where's Joe when I need him?
With his rich and roasty Irish stout, named for our founder's grandfather and steeped in tradition. Conway's Irish Stout, Great Lakes Brewing.
Looks like Conway was a cop, according to the box.
Not bad. Not bad.
I can see why you wouldn't like this, Pat.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what I imagine. What
I kind of like the can.
Katrina's dad likes stouts a lot.
This is what I imagine like drinking cold iced coffee would be.
That's Peter. Thoughts?
Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a deep slurp there.
Mine, it's like the hazelnut or the butter pecan.
That's a lot of. Yeah, you know what?
You want us to get some pumps in there for you?
Yeah, if you just drink, honestly, 100%. If you just drink
black iced
coffee, that's perfectly what it is. Not terrible, not great. Again, not our type of beer, but you know what? You can't drink every day of the week if you don't start on Wednesdays, Criphead, okay?
Wouldn't you start on Sunday?
Nope. Wednesday is the day to start. And this week, so today, tomorrow, and nope, not Friday, or Sunday, though. No Sunday.
No Sunday.
No Sunday. Well, the reason we are, but let me just introduce everybody to Chris McGraw, the ones and the twos, the only reliable person on this podcast.
I am.
Pat Lynch coming out 2 weeks in a row, saving the boys, coming for the podcast. Man's got to work, doing us a huge favor. We're not going to talk about the other host on this podcast. We're just not going to get into it.
Me and Joe have another option. We can't be the same spot at the same time.
And I'm your host, Peter McGraw, sipping on some Conway's Irish Stout. Looking forward to going to my favorite place in the whole world, the adult version of Disneyland, Nashville.
Bachelorette party capital of the world.
Peter is going to be living La Vida Loca tomorrow. All the country music he can handle.
Oh, give me num, boys.
What's the over-under on country songs at Reno's actual wedding?
Probably 0, right?
I would set it fairly low.
I mean, I would set it fairly low, too, but I'm thinking...
I don't think it'll be 0, but
I don't think it's...
Ooh, do we play a little wedding game? Dude, should we get a couple of little, between the boys in here?
I don't know anything about the wedding, so it'll be all blind luck here, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think
because I have no idea what music Reno likes at all.
It seems like he's into like the dancey kind of.
I would assume like top 40-ish, top 40-ish, maybe remixed into like house music.
Maybe he's got a little rapping in. I don't know.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, just to give you an insight, one of our friends, pretty long-term friends, haven't not as close as all the boys, but pretty close. Is getting married in Nashville. And the entire group is staying in one Airbnb, so that should be exciting.
Oh, that will be a real good time.
How many bathrooms in this thing?
I think there's 4.
That's good.
Yeah. I think it's like...
So all the girls will share 3, and then we get 1.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you got to blow it up, you got to blow it up before Friday when all the ladies get in. Or we're gonna have to find a local restaurant.
Is there a local local spot
gym?
right now?
The local Margaritaville where we had our own personal shower and
that was nice.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. So we're going down to Nashville tomorrow. Chris and I are going down in the afternoon. Pat's coming a little later. Got the bachelor party. Sounding, like a nice time. Friday, I think the boys will probably do a little bit of work, probably hang out, dinner, try to keep it as chill as possible. Saturday, Monday, the wedding, Sunday on the way home, baby. Super Bowl Sunday. Super excited. It's going to be a fun weekend. And this is it till April 15th. So get it while you can, Pat.
Yeah, that's what he says until we get to February 22nd. And
nope.
Somebody's on the table with his shirt off, swinging it around like a champion.
I have to push my birthday to
you can share one with Joe and Frank.
March 1st.
March 1st?
Yeah. Well, because Sunday's my birthday.
So you're going to do it the weekend after?
Because Lawrence, there's going to be a...
oh, okay. Yeah, got it.
So don't want to be coming in looking like I did last Sunday.
Whatever you do, never know.
But yeah.
You look like you're in mourning.
I could. You're right. Oh, man.
I don't know what you're mourning, but...
Last weekend was so fun for Chris's birthday. Again, if you listen to podcast 226, we explained what we were doing. The food was great. Unfortunately, it's really ridiculous now at restaurants. They have two waiter or waitresses, 2 staff members.
Did they have a second waiter? I really didn't see the second one running around.
I think there was somebody back in the back part of the restaurant, but I didn't see.
The poor motherfucker who had to have us. He has 9 people. We're a little late.
Not all of us.
Not all of us, but it was just insane how many people he had to take care of. So we don't even get to. Me and Chris.
Also, the kitchen wasn't exactly fully staffed either.
No. 3 people for a huge restaurant.
Well, Danny pointed out it looked like our food had been sitting up there for at least.
That was another thing too. Yeah, because my food did not come in hot at all.
Mine was warm but not hot.
Yeah. Again, not complaining. I get it. It's tough
Those
because
damn wraps took a long time for all you guys ordering wraps over there.
What did you get, Pat?
I just said chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets are good, and the fish there is unbelievable. Then we went to the golf simulator. Absolutely.
The split group.
Yeah, half of us were in Lincoln Park. The other half was supposed to be in River North, apparently.
Yeah.
Nobody got that memo.
Gentlemen, you really got to be careful when you. I can't believe
when they have multiple locations. You gotta make sure.
Yeah, you really do.
Pierre's like, no, I'm pretty sure I booked this. He's like, Pierre McGraw. He's like, yeah, we got you down for River North. And Pierre's like, son of a bitch.
Mother.
He was not the nicest guy in the world.
Well, he did cancel it for me, but yeah. But still, I think we had more time on the simulator than we did when we had the 2 bays next to each other.
Yeah.
Well, that's because
also
there
the
was some other reasons.
The ladies also were more involved, which I don't like. Aggressive hit the ball fairly well.
Yeah.
She did a great time with us when we were out there.
I think the driving range thing helps because you're not hitting out rough and stuff like that.
But yeah, we were hitting the driving range until you guys got there, and then we just put on some games. Like instead of actually planning to play a course, just
does that time fly though, huh?
I mean, an hour and a half, it flew by for us.
5 acres.
We were there for 45 minutes of it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, even then, still, it flew by.
Then hit up one of our favorite bars for a little bit of dancing. Hit up the second bar for a little bit of dancing.
Enjoy was a good call.
And
DJ Burr's back.
He is.
Got off for drugs in the bathroom. So
did you really? Nice. It was an absolute fucking blast.
Only some marijuana.
Came home, went to sleep. I wasn't too hungover Sunday. Tried to work, didn't work really well. But at least Monday wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I did a little work. It wasn't that productive.
No, I sat there and did 2 returns that took way too long.
Yeah, I opened my computer, did a couple things. I'm like, I'm done for the day. I'm gonna go back to. I'm
finishing 1099s I didn't do on the day before.
Oh, I was finishing 1099s all the way up to today.
Yeah, I still have a few more to send out.
Yeah, me too. But that's all right, ladies and gentlemen. It's all right. You got sometimes
the post office is just it's fucking
delayed.
people left and right.
It's late, delayed.
They're just not helping you out.
Nope.
But yeah, so having again. We do birthday rites in this group, I think. A nice dinner, a little bit of family time. Enjoy that. And enjoy it as long as you can. Because eventually it's not, nobody's going to celebrate your birthday, Chris.
Hey, everybody came out and celebrated mine.
And then, again, this weekend, heading out to Nashville. Is there anything that you are looking forward to, that you enjoy? Because now this is going to be our 3rd time in the fine state of Tennessee.
I think it's your 4th time, isn't it?
I believe it is.
It's my 3rd time, so it's your 4th
time.
It's
4th.
Yeah, we went Pat the first time, then we went with
Vegas
Joe.
and Nashville fighting for the most vacation time.
I think Vegas is still a few more than
that.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely been to Vegas quite a bit.
I think mine's pretty even between both of them.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
So is there anything that you're looking forward to? Not looking forward to? I'm excited. I'm excited for the run. The run's there. I love it, but I'm hoping that the homeless encampment is not.
Oh, you want to run that path again?
I'm hoping. We'll see where we're at.
The
I don't know if
temperature
that's
looks
going to
pretty wild.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Friday's
Let them know, Chris. What is Tennessee looking like this weekend?
It's looking like we get in tomorrow. It's supposed to be a little rainy and 70, and then Friday it's supposed to be 47. And then on Saturday, it's supposed to be 80.
It's got I think it's like a low of 40 and a high of 75 or something. It's like a wild swing.
It is huge. Like, well, yeah, but I mean, like the weather in between those 3 days is wild.
I mean, the swings are just wild. But
it's back down to like 40 on Sunday.
I didn't bring any. I just brought jeans and like I got packed some jeans.
You're already packed.
Yeah,
this mother
is one of the few things I did.
So ready.
I'm not gonna have time tomorrow.
It's actually gonna be 54 now. But yeah, on Saturday, high of 74 with a low of 37.
Like, how do you dress for that? Like, what are you dressing for that?
Well, I think the low is early in the morning.
I'm also not sure how to pack a suit that well, so we'll see how that goes too.
Yeah, we're bringing a steamer, so we got your back.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, I'm gonna pack mine in my bag here after this. I'm gonna bring one pair of shorts in case it gets nice out there.
Yeah. I'm not bringing like I'm just gonna wear jeans. I'm not gonna bring like I have like short shorts like sleeping if I need to. But like
shorts.
Well, like athletic shorts.
Oh yeah,
shorts.
Who wears short shorts?
Pat Lynch wears short shorts.
You gotta show the quads, man.
Okay, let him know, Pat Lynch.
I'm hitting late day hard, you know.
Hey, you're looking great, buddy. I'll put it out there.
So I'm looking forward to being BH's birthday tomorrow and just getting him absolutely ripped.
Wasn't it Reno's
talking shit to me?
Party.
Talking shit to me on that chat today.
Our buddy BH, happy birthday! But I got a birthday tiara for him.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's gonna love that.
I'm not.
There's no chance he's gonna wear it, so I might bring a button instead. But I have.
I'm not wearing the.
Is there any shirt for Reno's thing?
Yeah, there is.
There is. I'm not wearing it. I'm wearing the BH tank top tomorrow for his birthday in honor of his birthday.
I'm not sure. I'm quite working for that.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? And you know what's the worst part? Remember the time that we did talk about wanted somebody in Reno's family and we got in a lot of trouble for it. We probably have to be insanely respectful too. So like, we're gonna try to make it about Brian a little bit.
I'm having a good time. I was just joking around having a good time about it.
It's a bachelor party. She wouldn't be there anyway. Right?
No, from what Joe told us in the text message is.
We're meeting up with everybody.
The ladies are meeting up with us. They're going to do their own thing at the beginning, and then they're going to meet up with us later in the night.
Maybe we should get Brian a cupcake while we're having our traditional airport beer, and we can have the whole bar sing him happy birthday.
We could. You know what else? Maybe we just get him a fireball shot at the airport.
Oh, yeah, and then we just put a little candle in it.
I'd say Malort, but I know he won't take that. You have a chance with the fireball.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm assuming the airport may not have Malort either. But
they got it. It's Chicago Airport. They're going to have it.
Oh, look at Pat Lynch knowing it.
How many times have you ordered Malort on her?
Hey, remember that time?
I don't order it, but I've seen it.
Remember that time Pat told us that
Malort was brewed in Wisconsin or some bullshit like that.
Brookhead. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't want to take credit for that crap liquor, I guess. It was in Dial.
Oh, good old Illinois. Prisker's trying to stand up to good old Donnie. And then Elon. Did we talk about that on the last podcast? Where
Elon called him fat? Yeah.
We talked.
Elon's in charge of the payment system now.
Oh, dude, it's nutso.
He has read-only access, Chris.
You can pay your U.S. taxes now with Dogecoin.
That'd be insane.
I'm pretty sure that's what they want to try doing. They were trying to do something like that.
And he took out the what's it called? Right? He took he supposedly killed the free filing one, right? For some reason.
That's good for us.
He wants to kill the free filing one.
Well, I think
Intuit
was supposed to have the free filing one, and they did a crap job on it. But they're still
because they pushed you to pay. They pushed you to get tax. I used to do that, ladies and gentlemen. That turbo tax shenanigans. You put it all in there. You enter it in there, and then you just take 5 minutes with an accountant, and you spend like $300. Yeah, don't do that.
Just go find an accountant.
Yeah, you'd probably get a cheaper rate with an accountant.
But they were supposedly there's supposed to be a free
No, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, they did.
The IRS did offer it.
They did, but they didn't offer it.
That's what Elon was trying to kill.
They didn't offer it to every state. It was only you son of a bitch.
What? What do I do?
All right, you're good.
But they offered it to. They only offered it in certain states. I think here in Illinois,
you can't have nice things, Chris.
I know. They
get some Scotch guard of that bitch.
You missed the spot. But you couldn't get it in this state, from what I understood.
You gotta dab it.
Oh man, I just want to see Peter just drop kick Pat right now. He already feels bad enough that he spilled it on the couch. You're not making it any easier for him.
I'm not trying to make it easier.
I know you're not, but you're gonna get your ass kicked, which is gonna be great. I mean, this is gonna make for great content. And Peter, yeah. I don't know what else to talk about. I don't want to talk anymore about free filing of tax returns. Pat doesn't give me any goddamn topic to talk about. He doesn't. Yeah, I know.
What is your method to pick up a stain off a couch that you spilled something on?
Normally, I just get I just leave it there and let it sit. Let Pepsi sit in it.
Flip the cushion over.
Yeah, let Pepsi sit in it, kind of like the laundry detergent that's spilled in the back of our car earlier this week.
Put some paper towels over like Big Daddy. Just
Yeah, no newspaper. I go out. You know those newspapers that are stacked outside? I just go outside, grab one of those, and put it on top of the couch.
Hoping that somebody else cleans it up for you.
Exactly.
Nice.
Step on Scuba Steve and go, Scuba Steve, damn you.
Okay, we'll start with. I actually got a question. I saw this on Instagram, and I thought, this is actually a very interesting topic or thought. And all right, if let's say you have one last meal in Chicago, you're moving out of Chicago, you're moving down to Florida, the Merc hits. We're all millionaires. We have to go to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, we're not going to Florida. We're going somewhere like Cayman Islands.
We got to go to Puerto Rico, get out of the taxes, and you have one last meal in Chicago. Where are you going? And I can bet you I already know. I'm not going to say it, but I
know where Pat's going.
Yeah, I think we all know where Pat's going.
I know what you guys think I'm going to say.
You're not going to say it.
I have an idea of like two that Pat would possibly say. I've never been to this place, but if it was one last place that I could go to, I've never been. Obviously, it would be Vito's and Nick's Pizza. I would want to try it before I leave.
Yeah, that's a fair.
I've never had it, but like I would want to try.
Maybe we'll go. Maybe we'll order one and pick it up and bring it to Pat's on Sunday.
All right.
I haven't tried the Rico Benny thing either. Yeah, the
Rico
British,
bean. Yeah, I've never tried that one either.
What's that?
It's like the breaded. It's not.
The sandwich.
Yeah,
the steak sandwich.
Yeah.
Steak sandwich.
Yeah, I haven't eaten that either. Yeah.
All right. We're Northsiders, if you could tell.
Yeah, that's a good call.
How do you know we're Northsiders? That's how you know we're Northsiders.
We never had the steak sandwich or the Vito the Nick's pizza.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I mean, there's some good options. Do you want to go the pizza option? Get on that last pizza. Get that last deep dish.
It's tough to get good pizza.
I mean, yeah. You from what I hear from people that live in like other places, like if you're not from like a place like New York, even like Detroit that has their own style pizza. Like if you're in like some,
it's just kind of
it's shit. Yeah.
You're going chain style. You're going Pizza Hut. You're going Papa John's. You're not getting that like tavern style pizza you get around here.
Do you get a nice Chicago steak in the steakhouse?
That's a fair one.
Not gonna lie, that's where I was kind of going.
Got a little Smith Winsky, a ribeye the size of your face.
That was a huge, and you get that nice little rib.
What about a hot dog? Not everywhere you're getting a Vienna.
No,
that's fair.
You gotta get the hot dog, or do you get the Auchevelle burgers an option too?
Yeah,
that's where up here we're thinking you were gonna go.
It's a tough choice there. I think that I would probably do the pizza.
It's a fair. And what's your go-to pizza?
Ooh, do you go the deep dish or do you go the thin crust?
You could probably if you get the right place.
I think Pat's going to Pequod's.
Well, where we like what pizza are you calling out, Pat? Are you going La Villa?
No, I do like a Lou's deep dish every once in a while. So that's my go-to deep dish one.
Yeah, but I feel like you can get Lou's kind of everywhere.
You can get that delivered to you, baby, wherever you're at.
It's true, you can get it delivered. It's a good one. It's a good question. You could get the Pete's pizza, a little thin crust there.
Yeah, now you're playing. Now you're at it.
Some good. There's a lot of good options. Maybe just get a little smaller from like three places.
You only get one last one.
I like where his head's at though.
Trying to cheat
for some reason, Twin Acres came up, and I thought maybe stop thinking about getting ribs.
Twin Acres is good.
I just don't know where else.
I just don't know if it's like I don't know if that's something that you couldn't get somewhere else though.
Ribs are tough to get that good.
You
get like a smoked rib.
I mean, if you're talking about like the thing is like if you're leaving here and like in your peer situation, you're going to like Puerto Rico or some other country because you hit it big and you don't want to be taxed. I mean,
yeah, it's tough to real good ribs.
Yeah, it's.
I'm thinking steak too. I'm thinking.
You're also not gonna get that hot dog. You're not gonna get a hot dog.
You're
definitely not getting good hot dogs.
Not the same.
I thought it was very interesting. There's so many places that I would think about going that I would
get a good Italian beef too. I don't know.
You know what you do. You get with four guys and you all.
There you go.
You all pick one spot and you all get four different things.
I'm trying to think of the steak place that's in Rosemont that we
Gibson's.
Gibson's. Why couldn't I think of Gibson's?
Morton's is good.
Lewinsky's
good.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
Smith and Wolinski was really good that one time.
I was kind of thinking like sushi, maybe like because there's a ton of great like.
I feel you get sushi. Sushi's
you can get sushi
somewhere else.
Yeah, coastal lines probably way better. But then there's so many good things.
Barbecue, go Texas. We'll probably get better barbecue there.
There's probably a bunch of places like Kansas City you can go to probably.
Yeah. Nashville's supposed to be. It was tough trying to find a restaurant in Nashville.
Do we have a restaurant in Nashville?
Oh God! Ask Peter about the hamburger.
You know what?
This was wild.
All right, Nashville. I get you're trying to come on the comeuppance. You've stolen all of every restaurant that's in Chicago is in Nashville.
Dude, Velvet Taco is in.
Well, it's from Texas, anyways.
Yeah, but I mean, it's in Nashville, which was wild to me.
So we got a reservation for Friday night?
No.
That's
So, look, Gracie and I were looking. I was thinking pizza because it's easy for big groups, but also I want to kind of do barbecue because we're in a southern state. You probably want to get some good barbecue. There's a place called the Pharmacy, which I think we've tried to go to once.
I thought we
do
did
the meat
actually
and
go to.
Yeah.
Get a meet and 3.
Could have done a meet and 3, but the meet and 3s, it just doesn't feel like.
We could go to that one person's house again.
We did. No. I found it. I forget the name of it. I found the place that we did, and it was an option.
It was it?
Yeah.
That'd be good because you have the whole table this time.
I know, but I didn't like the food there.
I thought it was okay.
I mean, I'm in Peter's. Like I thought.
I don't remember being amazing, but I don't remember being bad.
Yeah, but that's not what I want to fucking spend my time doing.
I mean, like if you had choice, like if
We
you
were
have
also
choice,
hungover, so
fair point, buddy. No, so we're gonna do the Pharmacist. They have cocktails, a little mix of everything.
I feel like we did that the first time me, you, Pat, and Joe went down.
Yeah,
there.
I thought we did. I remember the name of the Pharmacist, or we watched it on a show.
This is the Pharmacy.
The Pharmacy.
I bet if I think this is the place, there's going to be a taco place like across the street from it that was on Guy's
Yes.
Diner.
Yes.
Drive-Ins and
Yes.
Diners.
Yes.
let's go to the taco place.
The taco place is supposedly really. It's got good tamales. Tamale.
So-
That's another thing. The Chicago tamale guy. You don't know where they come from. You can get that.
yeah, there you go.
You're not getting enough. Well, probably in Puerto Rico, you're getting an okay tamale.
Yeah,
right?
but you're not getting that. You're not getting that.
Tamales
You're not
aren't-
getting that blue cooler that's mysteriously hot all the time.
I believe tamales are Tex-Mex and probably not donated to Puerto Rico, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Your guess is good as my friend. What was I going to say? Oh, so Gracia, Gracia, no, maybe we should do this. And I'm like, should we get a reservation? And she's like, well, I'm not. So then she texts me back later like, hey, I'm not going to do the reservation because it's $5 a head and it doesn't go towards your bill.
Yeah, it depends on which one you go
So I
to.
guess a reserve. It usually goes towards your bill.
Yeah.
No, that.
Why the hell would you reserve then? Why also, as a restaurant, why would you not want somebody to reserve?
Well,
now you have,
You must have a long history of people canceling and you get your money that way.
but okay, but if it's guaranteed.
Is Super Bowl weekend a big weekend of travel to Nashville?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, who knows?
But
But
I mean,
there
like,
was not a lot of great
the
reservations.
thing is, like,
Tighten
for a
up.
group of 9 people.
but there's like if you're going to
actually 10, I think.
So we're not doing the pharmacy down here?
No, we're gonna go and just put our name in and try to have drinks.
which one are you going to? Are you going the one out there, or are you going the one that's like downtown?
I think maybe out there because I think we're a little bit far off the strip.
Okay,
We're not super far off the strip.
this one, yeah, the one I'm looking at. There's one that's out there a little bit, not like by
Yeah.
the strip. That the taco place, Mas Tacos Por Favor. I'm pretty sure that place was on Guys.
Yes.
Worst
The
case,
diners
I'm going to
driving
Mas Tacos Super before.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll get there. But
I
so
could go taco.
I just thought it was. I was like, this is insane.
Yeah, the fact that they didn't put it like towards your bottom line.
I mean,
is-
I've eaten at Big Star where they have where they make you pay to get a reservation, but then you get it goes towards your bill. So
Yeah.
you're like because they go. I think they make you spend a minimum though when you do go. But like it's
Also,
pretty easy to
so
hit the
I think
minimum.
what's Topgolf does. There's actually a Topgolf in Nashville, by the way.
Maybe not for much longer.
Why do you think that?
Well, I know Topgolf is not doing well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I did see that actually.
I knew that because of our
Yeah.
relationship with my company with them.
because they're not paying Pat. And Pat's getting pissed.
No, they canceled us.
Oh, that's right. You did tell us
we were
that.
too expensive.
You know they're owned by Callaway.
Okay, that makes sense.
That makes
Yeah.
sense why the clubs are all Callaway's.
You know, it's got to be just you got to think it's labor, right? That's the.
I think they overexpand a little bit too much.
that could be it too. Yeah.
It's also I saw like I think the reason that they engage like think about it, how many times a year do you go there?
Yeah, it's too expensive.
Because you're not going to go there for just
Every
practice, right?
No, you're not. Yeah, you're not going there.
It's not cost effective. So like you got it. So it's an entertainment thing. So really, just like people, on average, I think they go once a year, right? And they're really only busy probably Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That either slammed maybe.
Yeah.
So in the middle of the week, it's not quite as busy,
And it's too much to
and it's
do
high
the-
and it's a lot of operating costs to run that.
Yeah. That's why you got to change that, or that's why our business model on that is got to be. It's all got to be cost.
Yeah, we're just gonna have Chris working there for free, no labor, baby.
The fuck you are.
We're gonna give Chris a little cot in the back.
All right, boys.
We don't need
let's
this
see
apartment anymore.
You know, we'll get into some Super Bowl talk, and I'd love to get your thoughts, and maybe we'll talk about some prop bets. But did you know that this, if we were interested in going to a game, I think we're still a little. We don't want to kind of spend that money, but this would be the year if you were thinking about doing it. Ticket prices have dropped significantly, and still they're insanely expensive for no shit seats. But this is one of the cheaper.
It's about probably games I don't want to see in live. Personally, I would not want
That's
to see
fair.
it.
I mean, I think you got to go to once in a lifetime, right?
Yeah, but I think I'll wait for the Bears to open a stadium here, and then I'll go.
Okay.
I feel like that ticket's going to be like $1 million.
Start
At that
saving now,
point.
baby. Start saving now.
I'm not wasting my money on that.
No, I would rather also go to a destination. Like, I'd love to go to Miami.
Well, the nice thing about it, if it was here, though, you don't have to worry about the travel in the middle of working.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Yes. Well,
Yeah,
hopefully it's
I mean,
point.
New Orleans is an okay city, but I don't know. It was, if I don't go back to New Orleans again, I wouldn't be terribly upset.
Yeah. I think Joe's going there, right? Sooner or later.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to Carolina.
Oh, is it maybe
is it?
Carolina?
Yeah.
Was it he changed destination? I thought he said he was going to Carolina, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it is.
He has no clue.
It's
where
an,
he's
it's
going.
an S&P. It's an S&P factor.
It was
It's cool.
Carolina. It was either Carolina.
It's
So
Carolina.
so-
Tails going to New Orleans.
Okay. All right.
Ooh,
Oh,
baby.
where did you get that energy?
It's just, it's like a spurt. Yeah.
Don't worry, Pat. We'll help you with this one.
Don't spill that one, yeah.
Oh,
I'll spill it in your mouth, you son of a bitch. I'll have Chris hold you down and we'll pour it all over you. You
Nice.
fat bitch.
I'm going to waterboard me with Conway's Irish stout.
You know, Con, look at this Con. This man is definitely waterboarded men too.
This is what they should do in Guantanamo. It's just because they can't drink, they waterboard them with beer.
That's kind of sad too. Like, they asked the one, whatever the lady who now goes around with ice. I forget what her position is. She's like used to be the governor of South Dakota, maybe, or she's got like
Homeland Security, maybe.
yes, yeah. She walks around now with the cowboy hat and the vest on, and she goes on the raids. And they asked her about Guantanamo Bay. And she's like, they're like, are you going to, just leave families at Guantanamo Bay? And she's like, no. And like, and they could have just lied to us.
Wasn't
Like, no way.
Wasn't it? That's one thing with this administration. It doesn't feel like they're holding anything back.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, we're doing that. Yeah.
They're like, well, we got to use we got an asset. We might as well use it, right?
That's what we're.
Everybody's like, wait, what?
Are you guys gonna not pay people who are tax returns? Yeah, pretty much. We're not paying Social Security anymore. We're just not gonna pay it. It's fine.
Yeah, some crazy shit going on there.
What?
But no, so not to get into politics, but so Pat seems like he doesn't have any interest in the Super Bowl. If
I don't know if I don't have interest. It's just like to me. I would have rather seen like Buffalo, Detroit.
But think about it, a three-peat, like that's history, right?
No, it
there.
is. No, and if they do it, they do it. I'm not
But
gonna be.
yeah,
I'm
there's
not,
like
I'm
zero-
not I'm not upset about it.
Do you have any thoughts on why do you think that this?
I can think of one reason why, because Philadelphia is a trash city and they don't deserve to win anything ever again.
oh, jeez. Let him know.
I
how
mean,
you
people love Saquon. They love that.
I like Saquon.
They love that the Philly
I would rather
stole Saquon from the Giants, or the Giants were stupid enough to let him go.
the Bears almost had him, man. If the Bears didn't suck, they could have had Saquon.
Bears would
He would
suck
have,
like
and
the
he would have had a horrible year because we suck.
But that's what I'm saying. So like, I just don't get what But here's the thing. I'm on that boat too. I don't. If Pat decided like today, he's like, hey guys, I'm just not gonna have people over. I don't think I'd watch the game.
I mean, I turn it on here and there, but probably wouldn't be like.
I mean, this is a game. I'm not super. If the Chiefs win, like I'm not going to be like riding like
Yeah.
It would be nice to have seen someone else. I'm not going to lie about it. I would have seen Buffalo have won the game.
They probably should have won that game.
Yeah,
but
their defense couldn't stop anybody. So, and then Detroit pooped themselves.
Oh yeah, they did. They did. We were in Michigan when they pooped themselves. That was
Yeah.
Yeah, the Eagles. I mean, the Eagles are a good team. I'm not gonna lie, they're not. But like, and just kind of like.
And what kind of pisses me off about the Eagles? I wanted Jalen Carter so goddamn bad that draft. I was so pissed that the Bears didn't draft him. So fucking pissed.
We got Ryan Poles 2.0 now. He's not gonna make mistakes like that. He's maybe not gonna take projects on third round. Hopefully, new coach.
We got. So I think we dropped a pick. We had a 4th round pick for that, and we used it on a punter.
I thought we traded that to Keenan Allen.
I thought I heard on the radio that we had gotten a 4th round pick.
We did get a 4th, but I thought we traded that 4th rounder for Keenan Allen.
I could be wrong. I thought it was. I thought Keenan Allen was.
We did use. I thought we used. We have 2 4th rounders. One went for Keenan Allen,
and one
the other
went
one
for
for a punter.
Yeah, and I think it was for the
nice
because our team was so good and so set that we needed that punter. Iowa's best offensive weapon. We had to have him.
Yeah. Well, here, listen.
He's not a bad punter. I'm not gonna lie, but
it's not Jalen Carter, right? And with him and Vic Fangio, I kind of want Vic. Vic is 0-8 versus Patrick Mahomes, by the way.
Well,
nice.
Some of those are skewed though against who's on his offense too, right?
He's 0-8 against Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, a lot of guys are 0-8 against Patrick Mahomes.
I mean, name one if you got one.
A lot of teams that are 0-8. Buffalo.
It's not. They've beaten. I mean, they haven't. But they haven't beaten him in the playoffs.
Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. They beat.
They're not 0-8 in the playoff. Like maybe I'm sure they've beaten.
Oh, Vic Fangio is an 0-8 against
Against Mahomes.
Against Mahomes, but that's probably not all playoffs. That's because he was.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying I don't think a lot
well, he was
that's
also,
a pretty
he was
crazy
also in
stat.
Denver. He was on Denver for 3 years as coach, so he got his ass kicked 6 times right there.
I mean, he had a decent team in
Denver, no, he didn't.
I thought he had a pretty
No, he was.
I thought
That's,
No, he had what's
he was
his?
rocking he was rocking some shit quarterbacks then.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of who
Drew
the
Lock
quarterbacks-
or whatever.
Drew Lock was one of them, I think. Was that draft looking dude there at that time, or they traded him before then? Osweiler.
Well,
No, Osweiler was gone.
Was Paxton Lynch there? My boy, my namesake.
Oh God,
was
Paxton
trash.
Lynch.
but he still had a decent because he had Von Miller at that time, so he had a decent
Yeah, decent defense, but
yeah.
if you don't score any points, you can't win.
Yeah.
Because the Bears beat him on a field goal with Eddie Pinheiro kicking that one. I remember
Eddie
that.
Pinheiro. He's I think he's in Carolina still.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about Justin Tucker? Man, these guys, these NFL players and massage therapists. He's of course allegedly.
He's gonna get cut because he's not been that good this year either. So they're gonna cut his ass for sure.
But and you know what's crazy? 2016 when all this happened.
Yeah, he was a rookie, I think, or he was much younger, obviously, in his career.
I think he's like 37, so he's had enough of a career, but it's just if you haven't look it up, it's not great. But again, what are NFL players doing? I just don't get it. Like you have money,
Lower.
Too low.
too low.
They had Teddy
Low.
Bridgewater when Vic Fangio was the
He was on
coach there.
Denver.
Yeah,
I
Teddy
I don't
Bridgewater,
remember him being on Denver.
Drew Lock, Brett Rippin. You know Brett Rippin?
Yeah, he was on the Bears.
Yeah, it was.
For a hot minute this last.
I
offseason.
wanted when
I do
Teddy
not
Bridgewater
remember to go
was
Teddy on there.
when he was coming out. I wanted the Bears to try to get him.
He's
I
a
thought-
solid backup.
Well, I was like this guy. I don't know why people would not want to sign him.
I don't want to.
But he was never. Yeah, he just never took that.
He had like a non-contact injury in Minnesota there, and his
He almost died.
He almost lost his leg, right, and died, right?
Yeah, I think
it's a wild story.
Who else? Didn't
Poor guy.
the Saints tight end? What's his name? Graham. I think when he blew his knee out, he was losing so much blood. His blood pressure wasn't holding because he was losing so much blood, and the only reason he survived that was the trainer or the medic at the point was an Army medic, and the only time he's ever seen people lose blood like that is when they have internal bleeding, and so he knew immediately you got to get him to the hospital.
It's wild.
Yeah. Just again, crazy stuff. He could have died on the field.
It's the lesson of the field. Have a military guy in your
Well, somebody who has
your
some
training.
some of that
trauma training.
Let's see here. Another one
Could be Tyrod Taylor who got the he was getting a shot
stabbed by the guy.
The doctor stabbed like he was getting a cortisone shot and the doctor collapsed his lung instead and that's what
Josh Allen, right?
And Justin Herbert decided.
Herbert
said he wasn't going to give his job back to him.
Yeah.
Came out firing.
Came out fire. Yeah, they were gonna start Tyrod Taylor.
That was another one I thought could help the Bears out, but
Tyrod Taylor.
yeah. Again, he never had the success he had. He had a little bit of success.
He's another guy that's a solid backup, but you probably he gets exposed if he plays too many games for you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna roll the dice, just give me Jameis Winston with this. See if the Lord can deliver from his big six.
It's funny. Jameson Winston asked Saquon Barkley
if he should go to the Giants. Yeah.
No. Yes, where should I sign in the offseason? And Saquon goes, I hear the Giants need a quarterback.
Oh God!
And that's a little bit of a slight to where Saquon came.
Honestly, it's not the worst option for them. I'll be honest. Dude could chuck it. I mean, he might throw as many passes to the other team as he does his own guys, but he can. He has no
Any
fear.
reason Cleveland doesn't want him? I thought what's his face
Well, they're
is kind
stuck with
of good.
Deshaun
Well, I think
Watson.
they're in cap hell because of Deshaun Watson.
Well, Garrett Miles is going to be gone. I don't know if that
Myles Garrett?
Yeah, Myles Garrett. I'm sorry.
Close enough.
I think he asked for
He's
a trade.
requested a trade, and they said no.
Oh,
Yeah,
did they?
I went.
They declined it. They declined his option.
Well, they owed him for another year.
yeah.
And then they
Owns
what's
a
his
strong-
face?
Owns a strong word.
Well, they own his rights.
He's in a contract for another year.
Well, no, they own his rights.
Yes.
So he can't play. I mean, he can't play.
And go play in the USFL.
Could definitely. Is that
United
so big?
States.
I think if you're a team that's really close, you think you're one guy away, like a Detroit would be. If I was Detroit, I'd look at that seriously, give that some consideration.
Like the Bears.
And the Bears are not a team I think that needs him right this second. I think if he was 25 and not 30, I would be all in on that. But he's a little. You got to think where the Bears are going to be when he's.
You don't want to give him.
Is he going to be 33 when the Bears are competing or decent? Maybe.
You don't want to be like the what's their face, the Bills who trade for Von Miller, or not Von Miller, Bradley Chubb.
Or like your Chicago.
Who was it? Who went? Bradley Chubb went to Miami,
and then he tore his knee out,
and then Von Miller went to
Buffalo.
Buffalo, yeah.
Or the Bears when they traded for Khalil Mack and they got one good year and then it didn't really work out so well for them.
Yeah.
And they moved him on to.
San Diego.
He's still playing.
He's free agent right now. He's going to play though.
He's a.
I bring him back as a rotational guy. He wasn't very good last year, but he was really good the year before that. Rotation guy? Why not?
Who else? I forgot who else. Oh, and Cooper Kupp's going to be gone out of L.A.
He's going to be in Kansas City probably because they seem to manage to pull all these guys out of their ass.
Very true. It's going to be interesting to see this what Miami does, because I think that's going to be a shit team.
I think I would trade Tariq Hill for some picks.
Well, he's asked for a trade.
Yeah, but
did he?
I think I would oblige.
He wants out.
I didn't know that. I the last I had heard.
Who's taking him though? He's kind of a pain in the ass.
Well, it's another guy. If you think you're one guy away,
Baltimore.
I could see that.
Potentially, I guess.
Not the worst idea. He's gonna want a contract. You got to pay him too. Is the issue.
Yeah, so I don't
I
see
could see
that.
Baltimore being.
But also, that's not their
Off the top of your
offense.
head, Baltimore's a good option.
I could see Baltimore Cooper Kupp being.
More of an option because I don't think Tariq Hill he needs.
Well, they had what is it when he was there when Lamar was first there. They had what's his face Hollywood Brown, and he was throwing deep balls to him. I mean, granted, he wasn't the.
What other? Yeah, I mean, what other team?
I could see maybe going to Buffalo. Taking over that.
I don't know if he'd want to go to Buffalo, but I could
Yeah.
see Buffalo. I could see that'd
Wanting
be a
it,
good fit. I
Yeah.
don't know if he'd want to go play there though.
Maybe Houston.
I think they got Diggs though, and they're coming back. They got a bunch of guys on receivers.
Yeah,
already.
ship his ass to Arizona, baby.
The one thing I did see, I forget what zoo this is, but there's two female sharks in a tank, and one of the female sharks had a baby.
Nice.
Oh, get out! Wow,
She hasn't been around a male shark in 3 years.
that's wild.
And
Talk about some good accuracy for that shark.
well, no, so
It's immaculate conception, baby.
that's what they're calling it actually. But they're not sure if the female was able, because some amphibian or like reptiles, amphibians, like
Life will find a way, Peter.
That's literally what the lady said.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah. So, but they're not sure if she was able to change her sex so that she could fertilize the egg, or if literally 3 years ago she just held on and then in the right time popped out a little baby shark.
That's interesting.
Isn't that crazy?
I mean,
That is wild.
they have baby beluga whales at the shed. Too.
So they actually had one of them had a baby.
Yeah, they have like 4 or 5 of them there now.
Oh wow.
But I mean, they've got like no room to move.
It's a huge tank they got them in.
Yeah, but like,
I mean, it's not the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna say it's the ocean.
It's not free range. To talk about Peter's thing, I think Peter brought this up maybe like 6, maybe 7 months ago about the killer. I know Peter's brought up killer whales in the Mediterranean screwing with people's boats.
Oh yeah.
But I think he also brought up over like in South Africa, off the coast there, that killer whales and orcas are feeding off of great white sharks.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that still happening? That was
that's still happening, and they've now gotten proof that it's happening off the coast of Australia and off the coast of Chile.
Oh boy.
They're
Are great whites bigger than them?
not.
No.
I don't think so.
Or they're the same?
And they're not eating the full. They're just going after.
No, they're going after the liver.
That's it.
But the problem is they're pack hunters. Like they have like big, and there's like great white sharks are just by themselves.
Yeah, I did see them when I was out in Alaska last time.
So like
they just swim in packs.
Yeah. So the problem is they thought like they're like very like group oriented. So like if you're in one group, they won't socialize with the other groups, and they don't know how. Like they don't know if it's like ingrained in them. It's like instinct or like it's just like that they go after sharks. They prey on sharks because like they have these like pods where like they don't socialize with other groups. So like if you're in this pod that's over by South Africa, you're not messing with like pods over in like the
sharks or the whales.
The whales.
Okay.
So like they're just trying to figure.
They how two separate pods are doing.
Yeah, they thought that it was just.
And every shark's DNA, and every killer whale's DNA, there's a gene deep down there that says tackle drunk bitches.
So it's like they're like they only thought it was these two whales off the coast of South Africa. Now they're finding it's
interesting.
All these
or
whales
they could be
all over
evolving
the
that they lots of them they're like we got to get together.
They're quite scared that these whales are just going to keep continuously going after great white sharks, and just kind of wipe them out.
Craziness.
That's I guess that's what is that Murphy's or not Murphy's Law? It's Darwin, right? Darwin's.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, let's get into this Sunday is the Super Bowl.
Superb Owl Bowl.
So let's start with predictions. Chris, what are you thinking?
I'm gonna go Philadelphia. 24-21.
Okay.
24-21, given the score and everything.
Patrick?
Pierre looked at me like I should give him an answer to that.
I think it's hard to go against the Chiefs until they beat them. So I'm going to go Chiefs 24-21.
Nice. I
So
like
you're
it.
going Chiefs?
He's going the reverse of me.
I think it's going to be Philly. I think Vic Fangio figures out the offense, and
I mean, the besides quarterback, Philadelphia has the more talented team across the board.
That's fair.
I think Philadelphia has the more
Talented roster,
team.
but
Yeah.
they're severely disadvantaged at the most important position, probably.
Quarterback. Yeah.
I don't think Hurts is a bad quarterback. He's just not Patrick Mahomes. There are no Patrick Mahomes.
I also don't know that Saquon Barkley is going to go off. I think they're going to.
I think they're gonna make Hurts beat him.
Yeah.
I would be shocked
That's fair.
I'd be shocked if they don't stack that box a bit.
Did you see in the Washington? I know this is 2 weeks ago, but like they false started or offsides 3 times in a row.
And they almost gave him a touchdown against it. Because of it. Because the tush push, the guy kept like going over the line. Like replacement style, right over the line.
Oh, like Bateman style.
Yeah, he was trying to time the snap to jump over and hit the quarterback right mid step, and he was guessing the snap count. He was just completely trying to guess it, and he missed it every time. And he went over the one time he jumped over the line and almost over the quarterback. His hops were very impressive. I'll be honest.
That's wild.
Okay, so let's.
And I didn't know there's a rule. To finish off, there's a rule that if you
I didn't know this either.
If you do that so many times, that the officials can award a touchdown to the team.
Did not know that either.
I didn't know. I know there's a rule. I'm like, that's wild.
Yeah, and that's that. There's so many so many of these rules that you just never know about until.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't think that someone's gonna like. I mean, that was gonna be ridiculous. Honestly, how many times they were jumping off though? It's like, all right,
Yes, 3 times.
just
in a
let
row.
them score. Let's move on in life here. Right?
Yeah.
You're already down 40. You're already down 25.
Okay,
points.
so some of the fun things about the Super Bowl, are Super Bowl commercials. Have you guys seen or heard of any?
I do not watch them beforehand.
I've seen like a little thing of the Coors Light one, but I have not watched it.
I like to see them live.
What is the course like? What going to be like?
It's gonna be like
It's gonna be
sloths,
the S&P podcast.
like
on
the Monday thing.
Oh yes,
But it's gonna be like the people instead of having people, they're gonna be all sloths, and like they say, it's kind of like how you're gonna feel that Monday after a Super Bowl. Like the commercial is like
unless you drink the Coors Light and be refreshed with you.
me and Chris are gonna have a case of the Mondays for sure.
I'm so glad I work from home on Mondays.
What was I gonna say? And the only one I saw or read an article was about What the company that makes the liners for your cars, like the WeatherTech.
They're nice. I guess for my car.
And they went away from made in the USA, and they're doing for grandmothers, which I thought was kind of weird.
Yeah.
And then it's not what's his face is out for kicking the field goal.
Not the
Manning.
It's not Gronk.
It's the two Mannings.
Yeah, but it's not Gronk this year.
Yeah, it's the two Mannings.
It's Eli and Payton. Okay.
They've been doing I do. There's one thing I want to see. I think it was during the championship games. They had a commercial going about Matthew Haneke with a Bears sweater, and he's like Bears. He's getting it down. He was dressed like Ditka.
Matthew McConaughey.
He was dressed like Ditka.
He's got a Bears. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
I've seen.
And it had like the Super Bowl day on there. I'm like, I want to see where this is going.
Okay. All right. And then the next fun thing with Super Bowls is
Will we make
the
it?
bets.
Will we be awake at halftime?
Yeah, seriously.
No.
All right, so here's some
All right,
fun
guys, it's been great. I'm just gonna go.
Super Bowl prop bets. Final result to be a scorenomic. Number 20,000, yes, plus 2,000 at Bet365. Okay, so you're thinking what the hell is that?
What?
Yeah. So number minus 20,000, yes, plus 2,000. A scorenomic is when the game results in a score that has never happened before. You can find this prop bet at Bet365 Sportsbook under Super Bowl, blah, blah, blah. We have a unique NFL final game score in 2024 season, including one in the playoffs. The Houston, Texas, 32-12. So the scorenomic is, there have been 3 scorenomics in the 58 previous Super Bowls. Interesting, all 3 of those Super Bowl scorenomics games came
all
in
the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, came in games lost by Denver Broncos. 39-20 in 1987, 55-10 1990,
49ers.
43-48 2014. And that was against the
Seahawks.
Yeah.
I'm going to say there's no way there's going to be.
I'm going to go against that one.
So that means it's something that's never happened.
It's not going to happen.
Okay, all right. Any offensive lineman to score.
I bet this will be 24-21 a few minutes ago.
Any offensive lineman to score a TD plus 1,800.
No, they don't, because they do tush push on the other side, and they don't run the ball.
I don't know. I got the Philly special. I'm going to say yes.
Oh, maybe I'll bet this one. FanDuel.
Is Matt Nagy calling plays at the goal line again?
FanDuel has this prop on the Super Bowl prop tabs. This is called the Fat Guy Special. You know what's great about a fat guy scoring, Pat?
You get a fat guy spike and a fat guy dance.
Baby. Octopus to be scored by any player. Yes.
That's what the two. That's
Plus
a
1,400.
That's a
No,
touchdown and 2-point conversion, right?
Touchdown and 2-point conversion.
Another fun, popular and fun prop bet for the bettors is the Octopus Vest. This is when a player scores a receiving or rushing touchdown and immediately follows that up with a 2-point conversion. Hence, the Octopus.
That's possible, but
So it's 8 points. And then
I don't think it's.
if you get, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't get it, Octopus looks like this, and then that, and the thing.
I thought octopus because they have 8 tentacles.
That's fair
Shut
too.
your mouth.
Doesn't it? Wouldn't you?
Octo was also.
That's an octagon, buddy.
No, but I'm just saying. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking there either. I know the letter 8 for me just represents an octopus.
Peter wants to put him in the octagon. Let's throw down.
Let's go.
Let's go.
No, there's not going to happen.
Okay, so no.
I think it's unlikely.
Okay, all right. Could Philly special could happen.
I think the fat
It
guy.
could, but I
think of the ones you mentioned. The fat guy scoring is the most high price probable one. Probably.
Wacky Super Bowl prop bets. Any kick attempt to hit the upright or crossbar. Yes, plus 550. No, 800. Caesar's Sportsbook.
If the Bears are playing, I'd say 100% yes.
I think no. Kansas City.
Is
Yes.
Bucker kicking?
I got to go yes on that one.
I think you go yes.
Bucker's kicking, yeah.
I knew that he was injured for a
he's
minute
he's
there.
playing,
Okay.
yeah.
Flea Flicker. No, minus 330. Yes, plus 250 at DraftKings.
I can see KC rolling, bringing out a flea flicker.
You think so?
I'd say no.
I'd say no. I haven't seen a flea flicker
Is he
forever.
successful or is attempt one?
Just
Just attempt it.
Yeah, I can see KC doing one.
No way, unless Matt Nagy locks fucking Andy Reid into a.
He's gonna give Andy a cheeseburger
Ooh,
at halftime to get a
this
few
is
plays
kind of a
in.
fun one. First team to use a coach's challenge. Chiefs minus 115. Eagles. So it's an even split.
I feel like Andy.
Eagles.
Eagles, because that guy's an idiot.
Is he?
I feel like he's an idiot.
The problem is like there's so like all these.
If you get
all these
challenge,
things,
ref calls would be definitely the Eagles.
All these things now are all these plays are now all reviewed. Like they do like quick reviews
Which
now.
is nice. I like that.
Which don't get me wrong,
I
yeah.
like that. Keep it moving.
But like you rarely see a coach's challenge now. I think Andy Reid would be more likely, to be honest.
Okay. And do you go heads or tails? What are we doing this year? Heads or tails? I always pick this one.
Did we do it? What did we choose last year?
Tails never fails, probably.
I go tails.
Okay. We're doing tails this year. What color Gatorade are we going with?
Orange.
I'm going yellow.
Purple. It's never
Ooh.
yellow. It's never yellow for some reason.
It's never red because you don't want it to look like blood.
We go
So it's
purple or blue, probably.
no. You got to go. I'd rather see orange.
I'm
I
going
think.
purple.
I'm going orange.
Let's go orange. All right, 2-1 orange. And is there any bets that you like to play? I'm thinking maybe went over under on one of these. I kind of like to play the over under on some of this.
I think what's the over under?
If you give me a second, I'll find it for you.
Great question.
What a smart guy here. Let's see.
Because I already thought the game would be 24-21, so we'll see where the over under
45
falls on
points,
that.
baby.
Oh, do you guys like to do the national anthem?
You know,
Or
they
no?
say that gets out because they do rehearsals and it's almost like spot on with rehearsals, and then once that gets out, the betting on that is like basically cut out.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
So where are the lines at by the time they do rehearsals? It just drops right down.
So Chiefs are minus one are a minus 1.5. So they're the
Favorite.
favorite. Yep, and it's 48.5 points.
Okay, so we got the under, me and you.
I
Not
take
by
the-
much.
I take
Not by
probably the
much.
under two.
It's
That's
a tight under.
I think the defenses are going to be the stars of this game.
It's a tight under.
I hate playing the under though because I love to cheer for scoring,
Yeah,
but I think
towards
it's going to be
the-
under.
Yeah. I could see the over hitting though.
Okay, Chris.
By like a field goal by a point. I don't see it being a big over, but I can see.
I'll give you my answer on Friday
Why is that?
because I'll give you some tickle bitty.
Oh, okay.
It'll probably be something with either the over.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to see this till Monday, and we usually do. We do usually do a. We're going to give away squares to people who subscribe, but we have enough subscribers, so you're not getting any free squares. Also, Joe and Sarah not joining the square pool really kind of threw me for a loop here.
and dampened Peter's plans.
Yeah, it really kind of hurt my feelings because
Pat-
I had to figure out how to get.
Joe's
more
going
people.
swimming in the Cumberland River this
Yeah.
weekend.
He better hope the Milwaukee cereal
We
doesn't come down to Nashville.
got to stay away from the happy face color.
Yeah, you better not fucking.
No, we got to get the body system going on here.
All right,
You guys hear
boys.
about the serial killer? He comes out only on St. Patrick's Day. Hey, yeah, where's Mo's? Where's Mo's bar? We don't live here, man.
The guy's like, "Well, you don't live here, huh? Where you guys going tonight, boys?"
All right.
Sharpening a knife in the front.
Made sure he walked out in the block before he walked in the bar.
Yeah, seriously.
All right. So, and to end this beautiful Wednesday night podcast, Pat's got to finish half his beer still.
Or I could spell it like you.
We're gonna do some feel good stories here, and my feet are gonna be in the podcast. People are gonna hate that. But
yeah.
I'm getting comfortable. This is a good time to get a little comfortable. You know, Pat's gonna go back to work. Me and Chris are gonna go to bed.
I'm gonna go pack my bag.
World's smallest heart pump, a game changer in keeping failing hearts going without major surgery. It's kind of nice. You guys don't look too impressed by that. Okay,
I am impressed.
God hopes you never need a heart pump thing. Lottery ticket hidden in woman's Bible earns her $1 million. Probably using it as a bookmark. Didn't realize it. And yeah.
Hallelujah.
Maybe God gave it rubbed on it a little bit.
God giveth and God taketh away.
Prisons across the world are shaving days off sentences for every book read by their inmates.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
I don't know about that.
If you have a life sentence, you really can't chisel much time up there, can you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming. True. I'm assuming these are probably like non-violent offenders.
Yes,
I would assume so. Yeah. Who's tracking? You get a book report at the end.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, we all used to fucking lie on the free pizza thing.
The guy's reading the Cliff Notes version, giving himself a little book report, checking out the box.
Kind of a sad story, not a feel good story, but their researchers found a spoonful of microplastics and an individual who had passed away, and they were doing an autopsy in the brain, and they were able to, from the brain fluids, find almost a spoonful or tablespoon full of microplastics. So that's
maybe you ate too much plastic.
Not so great. Let's see here. New rice conveyor eliminates 70% of methane emissions while boosting yields. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that rice was such a
gassy product.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, huh? You'd think that more plants take out more.
Well, it's going to say conveyor, right?
Yeah, let's see here. Oh, you're right. So rice.
So maybe the production.
I'm sorry. Cultivators have been able to crossbreed a non-GMO variety that produces 70%. Yeah.
I know cows give a lot of methane out there.
Yeah.
They were like trying to figure out like how to like breed cows that don't emit methane. Like, this is getting weird. Like, maybe we just stop eating as much meat.
Taking the cow's ability to fart away, man? Come on now.
Yeah. There was a crazy story I saw.
I love how they try to do shit like that, but they're not worried about like just all the pollution is flowing out from other stuff that's actually like causing issues.
Like planes. Planes are insane.
Yeah, or like all the plants in China that are building all this shit.
Very true. Or like India, like just how rough India is. There was in Minnesota this at a garage sale, a individual sold a painting for $10. Guess how much it's projected to be worth?
Oh geez.
6 million.
Oh geez.
15 million.
Oh geez.
It took 3 years to get it. It was who's the guy who ripped off his ear?
Van Gogh.
I think it's a Van Gogh. And the Art Institute, like the Museum of Van Gogh, still hasn't given it seal of approval, but they've gone through and everything pretty much lines up that this is a Van Gogh.
Did the first guy get any cut of that, or just
no,
no, he probably screwed himself.
Somebody who does this for a living and goes to like
garage sales
and seen this painting, bought it and was like,
"You moron."
Maybe it's not a Van Gogh. but it was a picture of I'm sorry, it might have been Van Gogh. It was a painting of a sailor that was painted while the artist was in an insane asylum. And
that sounds like Van Gogh.
That's what I think too. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know my artiste that well, but that does sound like Van Gogh.
But Dutch bringing back risky play in parks where kids climb, sword fight with sticks, and build with hammers.
Fuck yes, way to go, fucking
the Dutch.
The Dutch, baby. The Dutch don't give a shit.
Should they have a Trump as president too?
The Dutch are Donnie's back. They're like, we got to get on the board here. Let's go. No more.
Yeah, they're like, man, these Americans are fucking crazy. Hold my beer. I'll show you how crazy we can get.
Don't worry. I mean, they come with some of the shit that's rolling out of that guy's mouth is wild these days.
You're not a fan of the Gaza Strip being the next Riviera?
I mean, why do we got to poke that bear? It's already, that bear's already up in arms. You gotta throw your hand in there. We don't get enough fires on our own on the home front. We gotta start picking fights internationally too.
Yeah, seriously. All right. This is crazy. 100-year-old piano prodigy is last surviving pupil of one of these crazy, amazing piano players. She just dropped her 97th album.
97th. Wow.
I mean,
How old is this person?
100 years old. It's really not that.
It's
I mean,
almost. So I mean,
It's like almost like
whoa,
one,
yeah, it's
one
true,
year.
that's
but she probably didn't put one out until she was like a little
3
older.
Yeah, till 3.
So I mean, it's impressive. That's impressive. She's making us all look kind of lazy.
Just a little bit, right? I listen. If I'm gonna live to 100, I want to be this person who's touring, making new albums. That's awesome.
I mean, Mumford & Sons takes 6 years to put a record out. What the fuck, guys?
Yeah, that
No, preach, Pat.
song wasn't too bad. No, but that's not, they're still missing. Like they're not the full band. It's everybody but like one guy. Right?
Banjo guy's not there anymore.
Yeah.
He got a little too of the to the right side a little bit too much.
And they're like, yeah, no thanks.
Who knows?
Cats?
We might be back now though.
Well, yeah, maybe. I mean, you don't want to get on Trump's bad side. It seems like no one wants to get on his bad side. Cats with arthritis are wearing caps and groundbreaking research to understand and relieve their pain. So, if you're, one of your older cat, if
she can't jump with the shit anymore hardly.
Oh yeah,
she was never a great jumper to begin with, but now she's like, she's definitely not like
Lizzie, right?
Yeah, not such a good jumper these days.
Is she? What do you think? She's 10 years old?
She's probably she's more than that. She's probably like 12 or.
Woo! Get her one of these little cats.
Because I'm Park is 11 years old.
Get a little cap on the top of the head. Help it with its arthritis.
We got her like a little heated bed, but the other 2 cats sit in, so it's kind of a waste of time.
Oh, jeez, that sucks. So this week at our apartment, our heat has been broken.
That white guy is all in it.
The fat one, yeah.
He's like, oh shit, this is my jam here.
I'm not giving this shit up.
So our heat has been broken the whole week at our apartment. So
whole week, huh?
Like till today. They finally fixed it today. He got mad that we had the Nest thermostat. He thought that was the issue. Yet it has never been an issue. And then they thought it was our filter, which we religiously and the Nest didn't tell us it was a filter that needed to be changed.
Yeah.
Was it your heat sensor?
No, it's whatever it was. I told Lauren. I bet you it's the starter going. They supposedly got it fixed.
Usually the heat sensor is what goes in most furnaces.
Yeah. And I wasn't home when I wasn't home when they said it. But we have a heater, and but our cat is terrified of it. So she slept out in the cold instead of in our bedroom where it was nice and warm.
I'm shocked. All week on, man, they would have been blowing my phone up if I had like 5 days of no heating.
Well, it was like, I'm sorry, since Sunday, like all day Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and today.
Yeah, I would have been getting.
Well, Lauren did. I mean, she said text him, but we're also adults. We understand that, like, we're not going to get an immediate response.
Yeah, no, that'd be nice to hear that one.
Yeah. Oh, I know, Pat. Yeah.
I mean, I told my guy. I mean, he was kind enough. He got somebody out here the next day.
Yeah, we had somebody out here next day too. Yeah.
But I mean, like, I'm not going to go.
He came out Monday. They thought they fixed it. Tuesday it broke again. He came out today in the afternoon and tried to fix it again.
Yeah, you're not dealing with reasonable people. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Well, some of them, not all of them.
Yeah.
Some are reasonable.
And on that beautiful night. What am I doing over here? Note for the night. This is a fun podcast. Last week I re-listened to this week because I was thinking about doing some clips. Great podcast. Check it out. 226. We'll have it up on the right here. Do us a favor. Hit that like, subscribe, comment. Get us going here, ladies and gentlemen. We've been at 217 for a bit, so help us out. Help us get to 225.
You got free squares. You could have gotten some.
Yeah, could have gotten a few. We could throw some out there.
Don't mess up, Aaron.
I mean, they can have one of my 5 and 8s.
There you go.
And then it hits. And then it hits, and Chris, like, you son of a bitch.
God damn it.
And
then the what was it called? Not the Octopus. The other one.
The Fat Man score?
No, the other one. The one that never scored ever had before. 5 and 8. What would that be?
The tsunami.
The Scornami.
Scornami. Sorry, tsunami. Scornami.
Tsunami happens. Yeah.
5 and 8. Chris gives them away. Son of a bitch.
I mean, I think that's like a 20,000 to 1, and we just throw a couple bucks on it. We might make a little bit of cash money.
2-0.
2-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again. Have a great, wonderful week. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Get yourself a case of the Mondays, and we'll see you next week. Chris?
Bye.
Happy birthday, BH.